Hey everyone, and thanks for joining. It's Patty from pspapercrafts, and today is February 16th, and we're making a double Z fun fold card. This is my inspiration calendar, and I make cards on Fridays from this. I do a color combo on Thursday and sketch on Saturday. So this is the card. It's called a double Z fun fold. You'll see there's two Z's. See that? And you can make these all sorts of ways. There's some people that make it with a skinny one down here, kind of a scene. But I wanted to make it this way. There's all different sizes, and I will have all of the measurements that I use to make this card and the card that we'll make today. Down below there's a link for a project sheet, and it will have pictures, measurements, instructions, so don't worry about really following everything I'm doing. But isn't this pretty? I love this paper. This is a Celebration paper, and Celebration only has 2 weeks left. You can get this for free with a $50 order, and it just has, this is my style. So it has just beautiful prints. I especially love this one, and I hadn't worked with this one here, and I thought, you know, these go so well together. And then the stamp set is from the Softly Sophisticated. I use these stamps that go together, and this is Wild Wheat, which I thought went really well with it, and then the Pool Party, which is the color in the card and the paper. So and then I did this one here on the inside, and I use these butterflies. I love these butterflies. They're brushed brass butterflies, and you get two sizes, so you get this size and this little one. And I just thought it was nice to fill in, and they're flat, so you can even put them on the inside of a card. So let's get started. Of course, we're going to make a different card with different products. I like to show you, you know, different ideas that you can make. And of course, you can use any designer series paper that you want. So this time, we're going to use this designer series paper. Is it Trusty Tools? I never remember the names. Trusty Toolbox. I did not get the stamp set and the dies for this, but this is also, I believe, a Celebration product as well. I had to double check that. Yes, it is. So in the mini catalog, there's, you know, dies and stamp set that goes with this, but this is free with an order, $50 order in the US. So we're going to use this today, and I have my pieces cut. So let me just get them out here. And then I decided to use the Gone Fishing. I'm going to make a Happy Father's Day card. So I think this is a great set for Father's Day or for masculine cards and stuff. So these are the pieces. I've already pre-cut everything, but we'll go through it as we, I was trying to see how it looked, so I laid out my pieces. So we're using two different colors on this card. We're using the Poppy Parade that's in this, and then we're using the Crushed Curry that's in this. So let me get all my pieces aside, and I'll show you how to make this. Okay, so we have our card base. It's 8.5 by 5.5, and then we're going to score it in 2 places. And again, don't worry about writing all of this stuff down. It'll be in the project sheet. So we are going to score this at 2 1/8. So 2 1/8. And then 4 1/4. So you'll see that that's, you know, 4 1/4 is our normal for A2 size that we would score it. And then the 2 1/8 is at half of that. So that's that sheet. So let's keep scoring. This is Crushed Curry, and this is like the Z fold part, this part. And we are going to, this is 7 by 3.5, and we're going to score it at 3.5. So 3.5. And 5 5/8. So all the way down to almost 6. Oh, 5 5/8. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was thinking 7/8. So it's the one after the 5.5, the eighth after that. So now we have our pieces done. We're going to put this away, and let's get our bone folder and burnish. So we're going to fold this one in half, And then I'm gonna fold it this way, but then I'm gonna fold it this way. And I know there's always a, you know, which way do you fold? People have different ideas on after you score it, which way you fold it. So this is this. I like to fold it where it's dented in. So that's my way of doing it. So we're gonna do this one, and then we're gonna fold it back. Okay, and you have to really pay attention. I have snow melting and falling off my roof. I was wondering what that noise was. I don't know if you heard it, but we have snow. It's sunny, but there's snow, and it's, I guess, melting off the roof. So you have to make sure that when you're doing your card, you have everything in the right direction, okay? So you don't want to, you know, put your stamping and it's this way, and then, so really pay attention. Then you wouldn't be able to work it right. So just kind of think it through. You know, they say measure twice, cut once. Well, look at it twice and then stamp it. And we're not even going to stamp today. So now we just want to put our pieces together. So I have everything with a white layer behind it, and you don't have to do that. And it depends, you know, if you want to make a white card, you wouldn't need to do this at all. So this is how it's going to look. If you didn't want to do that, you could put it straight down. And if you wanted to do that, you could make it the white size if you wanted to use that, you know, as your designer series paper. Okay, so let's just start gluing everything down. It's a lot of adhering, so all the pieces are done. And I thought this was a great card for a guy. You know, my husband was a big tool guy. Oops, there's the dog. UPS is here. Okay, I had to stop it while the UPS guy came. So maybe there's new online exclusive products that we as demonstrators can order. You can order them next month. They're really beautiful. The ones that I bought are just so nice. There's zinnias, and then there's coffee, like a coffee thing, and I'm not a coffee drinker, but I think it's really pretty. And there's some other ones. So you'll be seeing everybody making those. It's really nice. So anyway, so yeah, my husband was a big tool guy, and the garage just full of everything you can imagine. So let's get this down. When he passed away, I had to go in and figure out what to do with all those tools. I don't even know what some of them were, but I did it. So that, and then I have this on the white. So this is the crushed curry. This is hammers crisscrossed. So we're just really going to put everything down piece by piece. These are all the nuts and bolts. So the paper really has some fun things. And I believe some of the dies will die cut some of these, but I just fussy cut. Very easy to fussy cut. I do that a lot on the designer series paper. If I don't have the dies or there's no dies with it. Some people hate to do that, but I find it to be relaxing. So we're going to put these are the same size, and we'll just put these down. And you could do all the same color. I was trying to, you know, I went through the pack of paper trying to decide. I didn't want anything too bold. Like I didn't want this on the back because I thought it was too much on the inside layer. So let's just keep going along here. And we'll put this down just like this, and make sure you don't put your one upside down and one right side up. So just always double check everything. That would be weird, right? They almost look like palm trees or something when you look at it quick. Okay. Yeah, we got about a foot of snow this week, and it got really cold at night, like down in the teens. So the next day, everything was ice and hard. But the sun is out today, and it's just beautiful. So here you go. Cute, right? So then this one, you can, you know, you could do what I did here. You can stamp a sentiment and, you know, do it however you want to do. I just stamped inside and out here, but this time I'm going to use just the designer series paper. So we'll put this down, and then I'm going to add a sentiment to it, and that's from the Gone Fishing. I love the way the sentiment stamps. So we've got the Crushed Curry and the Poppy Parade going. So you'll see these are two different colors, the base and this. On this one, they're all pool parties, same thing. So you can mix it up or keep it the same. And you could even make this all the same paper if you wanted to. And then we're going to add this here. So once you have all your pieces cut, you're just, you know, kind of building your card. And you want to make sure that, you know, it's lined up top and bottom so it looks nice across the top. And then we'll do this one. I didn't do a sentiment because it's such a small piece. So you can if you want, but I wanted to make sure I had room to write in it. I'll have to figure out who to give this to. My son is not too much of a tool guy. So we'll see. So see that? Isn't that fun? So the sentiment, I have it mounted. Happy Father's Day. Again, it's from this one. And I think these are great for the fishing, like Happy Retirement. So we're going to stamp that. And I just have it. We're going to do Poppy Parade. And then we're going to punch it out with the hexagon punch. I'm actually going to do it over here. Happy Father's Day. Isn't that sweet? I love the fonts. I love it when there's like a script font and then a type font. And here's the hexagon punch. So we're just going to line this up and center it. And I like to kind of squeeze it and then fine tune it. Okay, and then I thought maybe we'd want to have like a little border around it. So here's a little trick. If you don't have like a nesting die or nesting punches where they're just one a little bit bigger than the other, so this would be the same size, you can just cut it in half. And this works really well if you're using a ribbon, but I think it's good enough. And then just glue one up here and one at the bottom. There'll be a little bit of a area here that doesn't have anything, but I think that's okay. So we're just going to glue this. You don't want to go all the way to the edge because you're going to have it showing. Just like this. It just sets it off from the paper. And then we'll do the same thing down here. And again, you don't want to go too far to the edge. And you want it to, you know, make it kind of equal. Now, if you have a ribbon, it kind of hides this, but I think that's fine, right? So isn't that better? Okay, so let's put this down first. When I have this, I figured I would put a pair of pliers down. Should they go that way or this way? I kind of like them this way. So just to have something, some kind of decoration on the inside. And again, I fussy cut this out. So if you only get the paper, you can make a card without, you know, the dies and the stamp set, or you can get the whole shebang and have it all. Okay, so I'm going to put this down after we put it down. So what we want to do is only put glue here, right? If you put it all the way here, you're going to seal your card closed and it won't open. So very important. So what I like to do is just lay it down. I want to make sure it's kind of top bottom, so it's centered, okay? And then I'm just going to put my fingers here and I'm going to glue from here up. And this glue is strong, so you don't have to worry about it not being glued down enough. And now you're going to press it down. Make sure it's straight. Okay, and then we're going to put glue here on this whole piece. And we're just going to close the card. And it should put it right in place. All right, and then you can write your little note there, or again, you could stamp it. I would stamp it before I put it down just in case it doesn't stamp well. So there, you've got your Z's. And now let's put this on with some dimensionals. I'm trying to decide where to put it. Top left or top right, bottom right. We'll have to move it around and see where we like it. So you have different ways of making this card. Again, you can just have a skinny one down here and have a scene, you know, like a bunny rabbit or something for Easter with grass behind it. There's lots you can do. Just play with it. And if you did that, you would have it go all the way out and all the way out to here. I'll have to make one of those as well. But if you look on Pinterest or YouTube, you'll see all kinds of double Z fold cards. Did I get them all? Okay, I think I got them all. Yep. Somebody told me to color, and I'll have to try that. Color the whole thing, and then you'll see if you pulled it off whether it's white or not. I thought, wow, what a great trick that is. So do we want it here, center? I kind of like it down here. So that's what I'm going with. Okay, and let's put some bling on it. I was trying to decide what colors and what to put down. So this one has Pebbled Path, which I believe are these colors. So I think we'll go with that. So let me get my take your pick tool and decide where I want to put them. This is my challenge. So I'm going to go with the middle size one. And I'll put one up here. And maybe I'll put some little ones. I'll put one here. And here. Here. How's that? Okay. And should we put one up here? Let's put one on the inside as well. Okay. So I should have put it here. Let's see if we could pick it up. Right there. Okay, so these are the two cards for this week. Double Z fold. Happy Father's Day. And then you're in my thoughts. And I just think this is so pretty. I love it. And I love the butterflies on it. The paper is gorgeous. So I hope you give it a try and come back next week. So next week, what are we making? Next week is the 23rd, and we're making a flip up, flip out fun fold card. Say that fast. But thanks for joining me, and I hope you have a great week. Take care.